What's up, y'all? DC Bossa. Now we'll talk about Danny Jacobs, Triple G, keys breakdown, key fight breakdown. I'm gonna start out with Triple G first. There ain't really too much to say about him. All he had to do is just show up to the fight. Just show up. He can fight. He can fight Jacobs in two ways, and I think he can still win. He can come in and make it a slow paced fight, like he fought David Lemieux. He can slow it down, slow the pace down for the first couple rounds for Jacobs. But when Jacobs fight, he start out hot. He come in right away. Like the first round to him is like the 10th round to him. He come in hot, man. He just jump in and try to get you out of there. Triple G, he does that sometimes. He pick his fights, but Jacob, he does it all the time. That's how he got rid of Peter Quillen so quick. Peter Quillen, he start out cold, man. He real slow. Like Peter Quillen looked like he don't do no pad work before the fight. Like he come in real cold and be like, "Well, I'm gonna warm up during the fight." You know what I mean? Like he ain't gonna turn up to like the fifth and sixth round. But Jacobs, he ready. Like Jacobs already did like two sparring matches that day. He come in like he ready. But Triple G, he can throw the jab, slow the pace down for the first 5 rounds, keep Jacobs off of him, and then go in for the kill. Or he can come in hot with Jacobs and go in toe to toe with him, and it'll be a 50-50 fight. And then it'll be 50-50 to him if Triple G knock him out. Now, so that's a little more risky to me personally, but it all depends on Triple G confidence because he jumped in on Kell Brook right away. Like right away, he almost knocked Kell Brook down. So that's my keys to victory for Triple G, man. Just show up. Triple G didn't show up, and that's it. Really, this video I'm gonna focus mostly on Danny Jacobs because Danny Jacobs he has to do a lot to win this fight. Like he has to work. Like he got to go overtime for this fight. And for me, the key to victory for Danny Jacobs is the uppercut. I know people gonna say, work the jab, do the jab. No, 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 no. The uppercut. That's it. In a combination, it has to be an uppercut in it. He either need to start the combo with an uppercut or end it with an uppercut. That's it. But regardless, every punch, every combination he throws has to put an uppercut in it. And what I mean by that is, if Danny Jacobs throw a jab out, if he throw two jabs, he need to throw an uppercut behind. If he didn't throw up Lee's uppercut, like he gotta do different angles. He gotta throw that uppercut. He gotta sneak it in different ways. Don't do this. Don't keep throwing the same uppercut over and over again because you had some success. I'm talking about he need to throw a hook to the body right behind that uppercut. Lead uppercut, a hook right after that. It's like the uppercut is going to be his punch to win this fight. And none of that jab, 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 overhand right. None of that jab, jab, hook or hooking across. No, no, that's not gonna work, man. You gotta put an uppercut. And the uppercut in this fight is Danny Jacobs' keys to victory. While he in training camp, he need to figure out ways how to throw that uppercut in different angles. This all fight, he just need to think about just throwing that uppercut different angles and landing that uppercut. Like I said earlier, he need to throw a triple jab and uppercut behind it. Then switch it up, throw uppercut first, then a hook afterwards. Two body shots and an uppercut afterwards. And that's it. Like he need to figure out how to find a way to put that uppercut in there. And that's it. Yeah, sometimes you throw a jab overhand right, but do not depend on that because Triple G gonna counter right over there. That uppercut would stun Triple G for just a quick second for you to stand back and reset. And my other keys to victory for this fight for Danny Jacobs, like I said earlier, either begin the combo with an uppercut or end it with an uppercut. Don't throw the uppercut in the middle of a combo. Don't throw an uppercut and land with it in the middle of a combo and then try to land another punch. Nah, don't do it like that. Don't do that. Either begin the combination with the uppercut or end it with it. Nah, Not no throw it in the middle. If y'all understand what I'm trying to say right there. But other key to victory for Danny Jacobs, what he has to do is he have to fight mid range, and once he throw the uppercut, he either need to jump inside and probably throw little punches in the inside, or go inside and wait for Triple G to back up, or wait for Triple G to clinch him. But Triple G don't do too much clinching, but that's what he has to do. All that backing up stuff, he shouldn't be doing that. All that backpedaling, Danny Jacobs need to be focused on staying mid range and going in the inside. That's it. Like the only time I think this dude should back up when he throw it, if he like throw a lead uppercut and he just take a step back just to avoid the counter, but don't not continue to keep stepping back because you gonna get knocked down like that. It's gonna be like an off balance punch, and you will get knocked down like that. Also, Dane Jacobs, he need to remember he going to get hit in this fight. He going to get hit. His defense, I give his defense a C plus. I give Triple G defense probably a B plus, maybe B plus. I'm probably pushing it, saying B plus. I'm just gonna say B. And I'm gonna give Danny Jacobs a C plus. Uh, Danny need to realize he's going to get hit in this fight. And let's say that he used my game plan, throw a lead uppercut, and he missed. And Golovkin come over with a hook and tap him on the chin, but he don't fall. Danny Jacobs should not get shook up and backpedal. Danny Jacobs need to put it in his head. Once he get hit with a shot, he need to jump inside. You don't have to throw any punches in the inside. Just smother his punch. Just jump inside. Put your shoulder against his shoulder. Put your head in his chest. Just sit there for a minute. Throw some body shots. Just sit there. Triple G do not fight in the inside. So sit there. If Triple G try to back up, keep moving forward to the inside till you get your wits together. Or wait for the referee to break it up. But do not fall back. If you fall back, you is getting knocked out. And it's that simple. And that's why I say the fight 60-40. Because it's a lot of things that Jacobs can do to make this 40%. But doing stuff like backpedaling and stuff like that, nah, Danny Jacobs shouldn't do that. And yeah, that's my keys to victory for Danny Jacobs. He need to find a way to throw the uppercut, throw it in different angles, work on upper body movement. Don't worry about leg movement, all that dancing and moving around stuff. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just worry about upper body movement and going in the inside, fighting in the inside and backing up. If you have to do a little bit clenching while you're inside, just do a little bit, but don't be obsessive with it. Because Danny Jacobs also need to realize this is not his show. This is a Triple G show. You coming in as an underdog. You coming in as a challenger. I don't care if you got another part of the belt. You the underdog in this fight. This is HBO. This is a Triple G show, and you need to realize it's a Triple G show. So my breakdown of the fight is, after saying all that, if Danny Jacobs still use all these tools, it's still 40% for him, to be honest with you. The only reason I say 60-40 because I believe that Danny Jacobs is smart. Him and his trainer is smart enough to use this and think of a good game plan. But just this game plan alone, just make it 40%. Now, if Danny Jacobs coming in, start doing jab, moving, trying to do I don't know, footwork, trying to use his legs, it's 25% for Danny. I don't give him much of a chance like that. He can still win because I'm not going to underestimate him. But I say 25% if he does that. And he better not watch too many Floyd Mayweather fights because I swear to God, he better not ever come in there and try to do the shoulder roll. I swear. Because I'm thinking about buying this fight. I don't know. I'm considering it. I don't know, man. It's too many pay-per-views this year, man. But if I order this fight, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell y'all this straight up. If this dude, if this dude have his arms down, that shoulder up on that chin, boy, I'm turning my TV off so fast. I'm gonna plug in my cable so fast and call AT&T and tell them that somebody hacked my cable. 'Cause I did not order this fight. I am not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch that mess. But I know that Jacobs gonna do that. I'm just saying. I'm just playing, man. But yeah, that's my keys to victory for Danny Jacobs. I believe that he didn't use the uppercut at all times. At all times, find a way to use different angles for the uppercut and body shots, hooks to the body, even uppercuts to the body, right to the liver. It's body shots. Um, the jab to the body, just use it a couple times, but don't depend on it. Triple G will count off your jab, and don't depend on jab to a body and jab to the head. Danny Jacobs needs to stay away from the power jab. Just use the jab to fill him out, and that's a range fighter for you to either throw the uppercut or throw a hook or overhand right. Do not use the jab as a power jab because once Triple G feel that, he will just don't do it. Save your power for the real punches. Don't worry too much about the jab. Just use the jab as a range fighter and then tap him with it. Just to keep him off and just tap him with it. And that's it. But everybody who's saying that Danny Jacobs been knocked out a long time ago, not giving him a chance, man, cut that out, man. Like for real. He got knocked out a long time ago. This dude beat cancer. I guess I had somebody in my family just recently beat cancer, so this his story really inspires me, and I love his success story. But y'all gotta understand, this dude did beat cancer. Y'all know how hard that is. You know how many cancer patients out here with the best medicine and money. They got money. They can get out afford all this stuff, and they still can't beat cancer. They still fall to it. And this dude beat cancer, man. He beat it. That's by believing in God and His willpower. This is faith, and it just shows what a strong person he is. Because most people, come on, man. How many people you know who have cancer beat it and go back to fighting? Who does that? Like for real, let's be real. Most people will beat cancer and probably live off GoFundMe pages for the rest of their life, or live off Social Security checks for the rest of their life. They won't go back to work. It doesn't matter how many degrees and stuff they got. They won't go back to work because they found the way out, or they too traumatized. Give this man his respect, man. This man beat cancer, and now he trying to beat the world in boxing. He trying to be the world best, and he still. Come on, man. Get him, man, his props. Let's just give him a chance, man. Stop saying he just gonna go in here and get knocked out, man. This dude just fought the biggest battle of his life. Triple G is not the biggest battle of his life. He won the biggest battle of his life already. Think about that, y'all. He fought cancer and won. He already beat his biggest battle. Triple G is not the biggest battle of his life, man. So get over that, y'all. I give Danny Jacobs 40% to win this fight. This is not my prediction. I'm gonna have to watch more fights and think about it because I don't know. It's not the prediction. This is my keys breakdown, fight breakdown. That's it. And that'd be it, man. Y'all, Danny Jacobs uppercut inside fighting. That's his keys to victory. Triple G just show up to the fight, and that's my keys to victory for him. Just to show up because he can't win like that because this is not the Danny Jacobs show. This is a Triple G show. So even though I feel like Danny Jacobs does all that, he still need to get like 3 or 4 knockdowns to get a decision. If you're not gonna knock out Triple G, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So for me, Triple G just need to show up. I'm not gonna go on no conspiracy theory or nothing. I'm just saying that's all he need to do.